Hi, CP Algebra 1. This is SLI, so Chapter 2, Worksheet number 7. We want to put these, make the compound inequalities. So this is going to go from -4 to 1. This would be an AND problem. Both soft brackets because that. Number 3, this is going to be an OR problem. So this is going from -infinity to positive infinity. So I'm going to have two of them. So I have -infinity to 2 soft bracket. And then I'm going to have a hard bracket from 5 to infinity. Number 5, this is also an OR problem. This is pointing to -infinity, going to positive infinity. So we're going to have two different brackets. So I'm going to go -infinity to -1, soft bracket, open dot, hard bracket at the 4 to infinity. Number 7, a number t is less than 5 and greater than 3. So graph the inequality. So it's less than 5 and greater than 3. Looks like that. And there's your graph. Number 9, a number that is at least -2 is at least -2 or less than -6. So you have a number line, you have a -6 here, -2 here. So it's at least -2 or less than -6. Number is a number S is at least -2 or less than -6. And -6 is here, so it's at least, so it looks like that. And you might want to double check with your teacher to make sure that one's okay. Solve the compound, write the solution in interval notation. So I'm going to get x is less than -5 because I would have subtracted 5. Divide each side by 2. So I'd get those. I'm just going to put them on a number line first. So I have less than 5, greater than 6. So that's pointing to -infinity. That's going to positive infinity. So -infinity to -5, soft bracket, 6 to infinity. Number 13, you want to solve both of these. So let's see. I'm going to add 1 to both sides. So x is greater than or equal to 0. And then I'm going to add 6 to both sides. So x is less than -6. To put that on a number line, sometimes it just gets easier. So I want greater than or equal to 0. So that's going to the right, which is to infinity, or less than -6. So I'm going to go from -infinity to -6, and then hard bracket 0 to infinity. Number 15, I like to break these apart. So I'm going to rewrite that, but I'm going to flip over so I can solve that. And then the middle is going to go with both. So I split it into two parts. Divide each side by -5. So t is greater than -3. Remember the sign flipped over because I divided by a negative. Divide each side by -5. T is less than or equal to +2. Again, the sign flipped over because I divided by a negative. So I have greater than -3 going this way, less than or this going this way. So this is an AND problem. AND problems will be put together all together like that. So we're just going to represent what's in between. So it's soft bracket -3 to hard bracket 2. And number 17, again, let's break this apart. So this is our first problem, but I'm going to flip that first problem over. Sign flips over not because we're multiplied or divided by a negative, just we're flipping it over. And then I'm going to take the middle and rewrite it with the last part. Solve each. So I'm going to subtract 8, divide by 2, subtract 8, divide by 2. So I have -6, open dot going this way. 5 is over here, open dot going this way. So this is an AND problem because it's put all together. Doesn't have the word OR in it. Interval notation will go from -6 to 5, both soft brackets. That's it.